Hey YouTubers, you see this here? I got a story for you that goes with that. I was out in northwestern Ohio just the other day. It was, wow. I was out trucking, and I was out trucking up in northwestern Ohio, and I just got a radiator put in this truck 2 weeks ago. And I'm coming out of this area, and I blow a radiator hose. So there's coolant all over the place, there's smoke coming out of the hood, and you know, to get a road call, to have a guy come out and fix it, costs a bunch of money. For a $20, you know, to change a $20 radiator hose. So I tried to limp it to the nearest town, which was Defiance, Ohio. So I was actually on a road where I turned off that road and I turned away from Defiance. I repented from Defiance. So anyway, I tried limping down the road, and a state trooper called up to me, and he comes up behind my truck. So, you know, he saw that on the back of my trailer. He came up, he's like, "What's going on? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "Well, I blew a hose. I'm trying to limp it so I don't pay all this money." And we ended up getting in a conversation because he wasn't really interested in giving me a ride to the nearest town, and he didn't want to leave my truck in the middle of the road. So I ended up having to call the service truck. So I had about 25 minutes of this service truck, you know, waiting for him to come out. So I'm talking to this guy, and we're talking about, you know, I was talking about military stuff, Iraq stuff, because I figured he had some similar experiences, and we talked about all kinds of things. And eventually I got into my testimony, and I told him, you know, that I got delivered from alcohol and depression and all this other stuff, and I ended up, you know, starting to talk to him about healing, you know. And I said, you know, I prayed for this lady the other day and saw her leg grow out right in front of me. I prayed for this other guy that had an injury that was 50 years old, and I saw the Lord heal it in like 30 seconds. And I said, there's a verse, I want to say it's, I'll have to get it, but I think it's Psalm 37:23. It says, "The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord." And I told him that, you know, I paraphrased it a little bit. I said something like, "The steps of a righteous man are ordained by the Lord." Okay. I was 200 miles away from home, and right after I said that, a truck from my little 5,000 population town goes zooming by. I used to work for that company. What are the odds that sentence comes out of my mouth, and then right after, a truck from my little cornfield town goes zooming by? Like, that is just confirmation of what I said. The steps of a good man, the steps of a righteous man, are ordained by the Lord. So I ended up talking to the guy about some healing some more, and I gave him a business card. Well, he had a business card, and I just wrote some stuff on it. I said, you know, I want you to think about this when you're looking this up, because I gave him like Todd White, Pete Cabrera, the Holy Ghost movie, Father of Lights movie. And I said, I want you to think about this. The Lord blew up the radiator hose on my truck and, you know, showed you this truck going by, the steps of a righteous man ordained by the Lord. He did all that just to give you this information. He did all that to give you this business card with these videos on it, because you have a calling on your life, and he wants you to see this. And he was like, "That's deep, man." So, you know, I've had divine appointments all week long. I've had crazy appointments every single day this week, and it's all supernatural stuff. Like, I just finished listening to the Jonathan Kahn Shemitah CDs, and right when I pulled the last CD out of the deck, the road sign was for an exit called Fallen Timbers Lane. And the harbinger is from Isaiah 9:10, where it says, The bricks have fallen, but we will rebuild. The sycamores have fallen, but we will replace them with cedars. So it's like I just pulled out that CD by the guy that preaches the Harbinger, and I'm driving under the thing that says fallen timbers. That's only one of like a dozen things that have happened this week. And here's all you got to do. You just say, hey, Lord, let's do something cool this week, or let's do something cool today. You know, use me to share your kingdom, and let's just get into some cool appointments. You ask for that, and the Lord will set you up, and you'll have all kinds of cool stuff happening to you. So that's what I got today. My arm's getting tired. Video's probably shaky, but God bless you. And go out there and be used by God. It's fun. It's a good time. And you get some cool stories out of it. See you later.